Hello Facebook friends and neighbors and family. So I'm going to do a video on how I make herbal tinctures, and this will just be a real short one. And I've got my supplies over here, herbs, vodka, jars, all those things, a few more over here. And what I'm going to be making is a liquid antibiotic and an liquid antibiotic tincture, and I'm going to be making a SleepyTime tincture. So I'm going to set the phone down and go ahead and get started. Let me see if I can get this just right where you can still see some things. Hang on. Bear with me here. I have a tripod in the shed somewhere, but only the Lord knows where that's at. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm just doing small jars here, I'm going to go ahead and take these lids off, and I am going to do the antibiotic first. Let me grab I think a third of a cup spoon will work. And what I'm going to do is 3 equal parts of rosemary, thyme, oregano, and I'm going to throw in a little ginger. And I want this to come to about a half of a jar. We'll see if that works. Well, now let me put a little more. Let me go ahead and do it for both. Better do a heaping. I really need a funnel here. Oh well, it's no fun if you don't make a little bit of a mess. Okay, and this is my rosemary. I get these jars at the dollar store. This jar is $4. I love it. And then I got these. These are plastic. I got these on Amazon. That was my rosemary, and this is the thyme. It'd be nice if I knocked that off of there. I knocked off a whole pan of macaroni and cheese right here in this spot the other day. I wasn't very happy about that. Let's see. Okay. Lid on the thyme. And let's get the oregano. Oh man, this stuff smells so good. It's going to be a little bit more than a half a jar, but that's fine. Ooh, it smells good. My sister swears by this tincture. It's really good if you're not really quite sick, but you feel like something's coming on. It's real good to go ahead and do a teaspoon of this 3 times a day, and she says it has knocked out things for her in a heartbeat. She's a school teacher, and so she's around a lot of sick kids sometimes. And when the first time she used it, I sent her some home, and she had a fever blister, and she had put I don't know how many different kinds of medicine and stuff, put it on her fever blister. Nothing cured it, and she took some of this tincture, and let's see if I have a bottle of it out here. Hang on. Here it is. I gave it to her in a little bottle just like this, and she just took a little dropper of it and a drop of it and put it on that fever blister 3 times a day, and I think in 2 days it was gone, so that's pretty good. So what we're going to do now, I mixed it up a little bit, and I'm just using the cheapest vodka I can find. Now it tastes absolutely terrible. I tried it the first time, and I mean, it is awful. So I thought, well, I'll use like a yummy tasting brandy or something, and maybe it'll be better. And it's not better, just the straight alcohol is just awful. So what I do is whenever I take it, I take a teaspoon and I just put it in like a 1/4 cup of applesauce, and it does just fine. Just drink it real quick. Take a deep breath and drink it. Now I'm just stirring it up a little bit. And, oh, you're probably not supposed to use a metal knife, I think. I don't know. I'm a novice at this. So I'm sure there are people who are watching this that are a lot better at it than I am. And so now we're just going to put a lid on and seal it up. And then we want to label it with what it is. Let me get my labels out of here. And the day that we made it. So I'm going to write antibiotic. And I think today is, I don't know, like the 18th. I'll just put 7/18/19. Antibiotic. 7/18/19. Labels. And peel that off and put it on the jar somewhere. Trying to find the smoothest spot. It's one of these fancy ones with all the stuff on it, so get that smoothed down. Got a little wrinkle in it because I put it on the curve. And you could even put it on the lid if you wanted, I guess. I'm going to put this one on the bottom. Maybe it won't curve as much, so. And what you need to do is put this in a cool place for about 6 weeks and shake it once or twice a day. Just pick it up and shake it. We want all that good stuff to leak right into that alcohol. And then at the end of the 6 weeks, you strain it into bottles and you have your medicine. And what I do is I save my olive oil bottles. Usually I do this a quart at a time. But I save my olive oil bottles and clean them up and use those. Or I order bottles on Amazon. Oh, phooey, I forgot to add the ginger. Let's go ahead and add some. Ginger has wonderful medicinal qualities. Let's see. Just gonna... That's about a half a teaspoon, probably. That'll spice it up real good. And get this back on here. And shake, shake, shake. Set those over here. And we're going to make some SleepyTime. And this stuff works. I love the SleepyTime. Over there. Now let's get 2 more bottles. And for this is the recipe I normally use, or formula. I don't know if it's called a recipe. I use chamomile and valerian. Nope. I'm going to use chamomile and lemon balm this time. Put these here. And I get this chamomile also from Amazon. I'm growing some this year, but I don't have enough yet. This stuff is amazing. I love it. I get all the bulk herbs that I buy from Frontier. This is the best chamomile tea I have ever had in my life. It is so good. Let's see. I think I'm just going to do equal parts. I'm making a mess of this. Where my funnel is. Well, it wouldn't go through there very good anyway. Oh, that's a little bit too much. You can tell I don't do this as an exact science. You're probably supposed to, but that over there. And lemon balm. Let's do a little bit more lemon balm. Okay. Lemon balm. I did a video earlier on my tiny house kitchen. If anybody wants to see that, it is on my Little House on the Loop channel. The same one that this is on. And let's add some chamomile. This is the best chamomile. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to put that in your way. You can tell I'm not an expert at this video stuff. Alright, good enough. Get the lid back on that. And, whew, look at this mess. This makes me want to fix a cup of tea. Alright, let's get some vodka in there. Fill it up and leave just a little bit of room at the top so you have some shaking room. I need to add some more to this. Here, let me wipe off this knife. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, we're going to need a little bit more. This is not a very good angle. It shows my double chin. Poochie belly. I'm old. I don't need to look young anymore. There's nothing wrong with aging, is there? Nothing wrong with growing older. Okay. I think that's good enough. Let's get these on and shake it up. Remember, we need to shake these once or twice a day. Of course, there are going to be times that you're probably going to forget, and just don't stress over it. Now, let's make a label, and I'm going to put Sleepy and let's see, what was in there? Chamomile and lemon balm. Chamomile and lemon balm. Alright. And so in 6 weeks, we will strain these out and put them in little medicine bottles. I buy these on Amazon by the case, but if I'm doing a larger quantity, I like to do these small ones like this to share with people, but if I'm doing the larger quantities for myself, I use my old olive oil bottles. And these bottles, I got these little milk bottles at, I think, Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and they're not ideal because if you're not careful, they leak. They don't seal very well. But this is my daily tonic, tablespoon daily. I don't always take it. It's got red raspberry, dandelion, burdock, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this, astragalus, or however you say that. And so those bottles are good too, but they don't seal very well. So that's it. That's my herbal tincture video. There's not much to it. You just mix a few things together and shake it up and let it set for 6 weeks, shaking it once or twice a day, and then strain it out and you have medicine. So thanks for watching. And this didn't turn out so short, did it? 13 minutes. That's too long. Thank you. Bye-bye.